Hello and welcome. It might actually help if I put myself in the stream, hey? That was funny. I'm going, why aren't I showing? And now I can't get the light to work properly, so I apologise. It's been one of those days. There must be something in the air because everything is crazy. So, hello, Gail, Mr. Obvious, plan to create in Crosby. Do I know if the case tomorrow will be public, as in recorded for us to see? I am suspecting that will be a no, and the reason why I suspect it is that it is a mention hearing and it's in front of a registrar instead of a magistrate. Now, so essentially it says it's a police mention, so the police are just going to mention the charges. He'll state whether he's guilty or not guilty, and a date will be set. That's it. That's my understanding of what's happening. Hello, Osbel. That's my understanding of how that's going to work. So, yeah. So I do have a bit of a plan for tonight, and I realised that I didn't put the timestamps in for last night either. So I apologise. Everything is just gone crazy. I swear today is just crazy. Finally Gail got out of bed to help you. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, boy. I can't keep up with the crazy stuff that's happening. So we had Helen Dalton today. So the video today that I did was I decided that anybody that was getting on the FriendlyJorides train today may want to know what's happened. So today was about doing a bit of a recap and also to talk about the fact that Helen Dalton posed some questions to Police Minister, wanting to know how many times does a journalist get to approach a politician before it's considered stalking, which is really what this is about. So, yeah. So, hello, Kino. Hello, Scouse. Yeah. So, as I said, it's been a crazy type of a day. So, and I need to thank Osbel because she spent a lot of time redacting stuff, because some of the stuff that went down on Twitter today, I've had to have it all redacted because I can't do it. What a day, huh? It is. It's been what a day between the Bruz stuff, federal politics today, and Katie Joy. I have no time left. Oh boy, I'm exhausted. So, yeah. So tomorrow is Christo's mention, and we're gonna. I guess we'll get a date. I would suspect that day, that proper court date. I figured out what ScoMo is. Oh, have you? You mean what it's short for, or what he actually is? Because there's a lot of people that will tell you what ScoMo is, but it's not repeatable. ScoMo is Scott Morrison, the Prime Minister. So, Trigger Happy says, Sarah loves donuts. Sorry, we wish we didn't know what ScoMo is. Oh, you mean short for? Yes. Short for, yes. ScoMo, see Gail's reaction. So, yes. I think the internet has gone month. Yeah, I was sort of thinking as things were coming out of lockdown and people were getting back to normal that things would settle down, but they just didn't. Here's a real prince. um, and I, you know, so for our sub count, I know that you're interested because you know there's a prize at 2,000 subs. We're sitting on 1927, so we're getting closer and closer and closer to that 2,000 mark. I'm just blown away, like our Trump. Well, Sarah loves donuts. Trump was his hero, and he tried to copy Trump. And I'm sure he was one of the few people that sat down and cried when Trump lost. But that's my opinion. That's not fact. Because when Biden won, people were saying when Trump won the election, he was on the phone straight away, but this time he dragged his feet a little bit. Money's always on top. I know, it's a bit like that. Scotty for marketing. Yeah, he's called Scotty for marketing. Time to get my sock puppets busy subscribing. I feel the love. I can't see anyone else yet that wasn't here last night that's got pictures. There were two more, Osbells drew two more pictures last night and they're not here yet. So you'd believe it, John Fox says. How am I doing? I'm really, really tired at the moment. I'm just really tired. My ears are still blocked. I still can't hear very well, but I'm doing all right. Doing all right. So doing all right. So KJ, I think when we're going to get to KJ later on. I'm just doing the small talk at the moment before everyone goes in. I'm going to borrow my headset. I think she's starting to cross a fine line at the moment. However, something really interesting that I realised today. Hello, Short Order Cook. So I was checking out her views for today. So she did 2 videos today. One with 31,000 views, the other one with 22,000 views, and she's just clocked 171,000 subs. That's right, 171,000 subs. All right? I've got 1,927 subs. On the 15th of June, I had a video hit 11,000 views. On the 17th, I had one hit 7,000 views. On the 18th, I had one that hit 5,000 views. And on the 19th, I hit one that hit 19,000 views. I'm getting more views than I have subs at the moment. And I must say, yes, much later. Yes. Cool. Hello, Carrie. Yes, we will hit much later because I've got lots to talk about. But I'm just making another point. I'd much rather have more people watch my videos than sub. So I'm just pointing out that fact. So at the moment, there are more people watching my videos than subbing to me. Some people would say that's a good thing. Some people would say that. So my current video, the one that I did today. Oh, Mimo, stay there. Don't you go anywhere. I've got something for you. Mimo, hello. Sorry, everybody, just go about your business. This is for Mimo. This is from. Oh, here we go. Mimo, this is being drawn by Osbel. This is you. There you go. There you go. So, Mimo, Osbel is drawing all the regulars, and we're going to put them into the title bar so when you come to the page, everybody will be there. So that's you, Mimo. So isn't that cute? So it's going to take a while before our community is complete. But yes, hello. Oh, wow, lots of people just dropped in. You all know about the subs. I use my 10,000 stock accounts to like your videos. Wow, hello, everybody that's just come in. I'm just trying to keep up with everybody. Yeah. Mr. Obvious, like a challenge. Well, that's right. So she's having some problems. Watching you from my laptop, which was my business, and I'm typing from my phone. So I get double views. Cool. Oh, yeah. So that was Ozbell. So Ozbell's done that. So she's gone through. So for people that are using their real names, if you have some ideas about what you would like, she would like some help. The other thing that happened today is I got an email. I don't know. I'm still tossing up the sock puppet name. I had an approach from a New Zealand art iOS company that's seen all the artwork and wants to advertise. So I've actually asked them for a free program, for a free copy of the program to test drive. Well, not me, for Ozbell. For her to try to make that decision. You reckon Krusty's all right for the sock puppet? Oh, we might do it. So I'll see what's happened. I don't mind promoting something that's going to work, but I can't take any of the credit for the great artwork. But I wrote back to them and said, that's fine, but it's not me. It's one of my subscribers. Of course, I'm interested. However, I would like to have the program tested. So hopefully I hear back from them and they'll say, yep, we'll do it. So I checked it all out. I checked out their website because when you get these emails, you go, is this is this real or not? So I found out that, yes, it's a company from across the ditch. So Aussies like Kiwis, yeah. Well, that's right, they're across the ditch. So that's something that's happening. So we're 14 minutes in and we really haven't started the conversation yet. We're just doing our small talk. Yeah, the artwork is awesome. That's right. So that's one of those iOS programs, I believe, like Procreate, but it's a New Zealand one. So, so if I can get Ozbell a free copy, and she can come back to me and say, hey, I like it. And then I can say to them, okay, we're on. So, Middle Earth, yeah. 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 I'm doing an assignment while watching Slack and left it to the last minute. Yeah, well, that's right. And I don't know how long it's going to take before we get the community all going. But yeah, it'll be very good once it's done. But definitely there's something in the air with all the craziness. You use Procreate, which is an Aussie company in Tassie. I've heard a lot about Procreate too. Lots of good stuff about Procreate. I mean, I'd prefer Australian made, but if Procreate, if you're watching, please come and talk. But as I said, the artwork is getting the thumbnails and the artwork is getting noticed. As I said, to get 19,000 views on a video is just mind-boggling and mind-blowing for me. So four of my videos have had over 5,000 views, and when you have only under 2,000 subs, it's quite interesting. Sorry, I've lost the sub. I'm down to 1926. So who unsubbed? Well, I have a selection. Why don't we have a palette cleanser after KJ where everyone in chat writes one good thing, even small, that happened to them that day? I'm up for that, Vanandra. That's why I always try to find something funny to do it. I lost the sub. We lost the sub. So I've got 1926. Oh. So we're going the wrong way now. You can do Nightbot's job, I think. Yeah. Actually, Nightbot's only doing advertising. Yes, I saw that one. Yeah, I showed that one last night about the that one. Hello, Scarlett. 84 to go. Yes. So, all right. So we had a very brief chat about Friendly Jordies about the mention hearing tomorrow. So there's still been nothing. There's no update as far as on the court listing as to what number it is. I don't suppose they're going to update that to tomorrow. I'm not sure what the restrictions are, so it might actually be. Hello, Bo. It might even be no. What's Nightbot? Nightbot is a bot, an automated program that I have assigned to weed out spam. So I've actually put in some words. So you might say a word and it will automatically get you kicked. If you spam the channel, you'll get kicked. So it just takes some of the pressure off the mods. So the other night we had somebody come in and spam, and Nightbot was able to get them before we did. And also, I have to set it up, but you can do all sorts of different commands and automated system. Yeah, I watched Preacher Boy too. That broke my heart. So wait till you get near 100K and you'll stay on 97 for months before the algorithm goes. Probably. Well, it's doing that to me now because I'm going up and down and up and down, up and down. So the next thing I want to share with you. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you is this. Now, this was in the Discord today. This was in the Friendly Jordies Discord. Colour your hair purple. I'm in a choir, and they would kill me if I coloured my hair purple. I'd get into so much trouble. I want to show you something. Where is it? Yeah, here. So this was in the Discord today, in the Friendly Jordies Discord. Now, it seems to be, at the moment, people are being mainstream, or the media people are getting in trouble for covering this story. Oh, great. Of course I can't read it because it's too small. All right, I was going to show you this, but it's not going to show me. But it says, this is the Media Watch page. I'm sorry. It says, due to defamation risk and our capacity to moderate comments, the comments function for this post has been turned off. They've turned off comments on their Facebook post because of defamation risk. They just reported what had been going on. But obviously, people didn't like what he was saying, what Media Watch said. We've heard that with Marcus Paul. He's another commentator that has been silenced. So a lot of the people that are talking about this are being shut down. At the moment, I'm still flying under the radar, and I'm happy to fly under the radar. Um, so I will keep talking as long as I can about the matter. But I haven't had anything sent to me. No one's told me not to, but I'll keep talking about it for as long as I can. But that's pretty scary though. When media watchers get saying for risk of defamation, they haven't. To me, I thought they were one of the most gave. Am I concerned they'll come for me? No, I'm not. I am just reporting, and that's the thing. So I would say to them to watch. You could gaslight everyone. Hair isn't purple. You must be nuts. So it's for me. It's about just keeping the story out there, and I will just keep. I'll keep talking. I'm not worried about them coming for me because at the end of the day, I'm just reading the reports that the media are putting out. Katie's famous words, true. That is true, Peter. But I can honestly say that there is nothing wrong. Media Watch was very neutral in the matter. Turning off comments sounds sus. Yeah. So the fact that they've turned off comments. Hey, I'll just use the Katie Joy Paulson defense jurisdiction. Well, I am, and that's why I also want to get the court documents, because I want to be able to like, this is what is said, because I don't trust the media for fair and factual reporting. Canada's news. Wow. Well, Peter, they've currently got a few lawsuits going on at the moment, so their pockets are getting very empty very fast. Our defence, we are talking about KJ, not FJ. It came in a disappearing email. Yes, by Bruce, wasn't it? Bruce told me. Yeah. So, has she been shadow banned again? I wonder if Teflon KJ did the Friendly Jordies story, how long she could go before they shut her down. Well, see, but that's the thing. Because we know that KJ does like to embellish. Any update on Geordie? There's nothing other than the fact that Christo is in court tomorrow. Shadow banning. Let me get that definition for you. Is called stealth banning. Ghost banning is the practice of blocking or partially blocking a user or their content. So, where some people won't see any of the stuff. I'm a social media phobe, so I don't know any of the acronyms. Yeah. I'm not sure how the Aussies would shut down Americans. I mean, it'd be very hard. It'd be just like Americans trying to shut down Australians. Is that why I can't see her attachments? That is probably why I plan to create. She's probably been shadow banned already. Must be, Gail. Must be. So yeah, I don't have any further update other than the fact that Helen Dalton sent a letter to the police minister asking for clarification. which I did a video on. So, yeah. Blame Brian. Who remembers this? Brian told me. Brian told me so. Oh, yeah. Brian told me. Brian told me. Brian told me so. If there's anything I need to know, Brian told me so. He's the only newsreader I ever trusted, Brian. So anyway. But I noticed that I actually tuned into New South Wales Parliament today, and Braz is very, he's not hanging around a lot. I don't think he wants any questions being asked of him. I'm talking about Brian Naylor. Brian, but there's Brian. You had Brian Henderson in Sydney and Brian Naylor in Melbourne. I think they both did the news for Channel 9, didn't they? Good memory. Oh, I grew up with Brian Naylor, or the cook. I grew up with Brian Naylor, so. She wouldn't be able to get into the country at the moment. We're not letting people in. There's still no update as to where she is. So she's presumed dead because they did a memorial service for her. The court case is still going on. I'll probably do an update on that case soon when things settle down. So, but yeah, that's on my. Your grandmother lived for John Laws. It was sad. It was sad when he passed in the fires. I know that was really, really sad. But then Peter Hitchener was his understudy for so many years. Oh, realistic. Oh. Yes, the Aussies. It's funny. The Aussies created Wi-Fi, yet we've got the 67th. We're ranked 67th in the world for it. There you go. And we created it. All right, so I've got some news for you today on that family, the refugee family, where the daughter got sick and had to go to hospital. So if you're in the Discord, you would have seen some conversation about this because this says the Biloela Family bridging visa announcement. This is semi-good news, okay? We have got some, this is semi-good news. Today, 3 members of the Murakampan, I can't pronounce the name, I'm really sorry, family from Biloela were provided with bridging visas. Priya, Nades, and 6-year-old Kopika have been issued with bridging visas by the Department of Home Affairs, valid until late September 2021. Thani, the youngest member of the family, remains in community detention and has not been granted a visa. As only 3 members of the family have been granted bridging visas, currently they are unable to leave Perth and return home to Biloela as a family. It is hoped that the entire family will soon be free to leave Perth and travel to Biloela. The family's lawyers making inquiries regarding Thani's visa status. This statement is attributed to Angela Fredericks. Today's news is another huge step in the long journey home for Priya and her family, but still no certain pathway home to Bilo. We welcome Priya, Nades and Kopia being granted bridging visas. We wonder what precisely is the minister's objective in denying little Thani one. This family must stay together and they need to be back in Biloela as soon as humanely possible. We know how many Australians hold this family in their hearts and have helped get them to this moment. Now we need Mr. Morrison and Mr. Hawke to finally acknowledge that widespread widespread support and end this long, painful saga for my dear friends. No interviews with or supplied footage of the family's friends or family lawyers will be possible today. So what does this mean? So as I said, if you're in the Discord, I did post this to Poppy Seeds earlier. So 3 of the family members, the mum, the dad, and the oldest daughter have got bridging visas. Danica at the moment is still classed as being in community detention. So what that means is that mum and dad can get a job. Mum and dad can study. They are not bound by the confines of community detention. However, Danica is. So there's a couple of reasons for this, and it is total karate. One of the reasons could be that Tharnica is currently under medical care, so technically she can't go anywhere, so there's no point in giving the option to travel. It's also to ensure, I mean, you could look at it as a way of making sure that they do stay in Perth. If they are, if they all got a visa, they could all travel to Queensland. But how do we stop them from travelling? We only give visas to 3 of them. So it keeps them in Perth at this stage, unless something happens with Tharnica. So because she's still in community detention, the family is stuck still in Perth. So hi, Josh. So it is partial good news. It means that the parents can work. It means that they can go study. They could go do English classes if they wanted to. They can go and better themselves. But yeah, you're right, Gal. It's very sneaky. It could be perceived, I mean, you could interpret it as being deliberate. And if there's anything that I know about our government, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me whatsoever. And remember also that just because the girls were born in Australia does not automatically mean Australian citizenship. So basically, the government is not going to change their mind. It would seem that way. So they're probably not giving her a visa because I know the WA government has said there's treatment for at least 8 weeks with follow-up appointments. So they've probably said, we'll keep him here for 6. Oh, sorry, I've just seen whatever. Gail says, deliberate from our government? No, never. I know. Hey, who would have thought? So it could be that once Thanica's completely healed and they're at the end of their 6 months, they'll try and ship him off again. How is that good news? I had to step away for a moment and I missed it. So the rest of the family, Christoph families, 3 other 4 members have got bridging visas. So they've got 6 months bridging visas, which means they're not in community detention, which means mum and dad can actually go and get a job. Somebody posted today, and I'm going to see if I can find it, a video of the girls in Kmart or Walmart is what you guys would know. Their first time they'd ever been in a proper shopping centre. And they said to the girls, what do you reckon? They said, this is huge. Oh, we really like these shoes. And so whoever was with them. Yeah, so it's partial good news. So essentially 3 out of the, if they were prepared to leave the 4-year-old in Perth, the rest of the family could go wherever they like. But because they're not going to leave their 4-year-old in Perth, they're going to be stuck there. So, So that's what they can only do right and humane things when they act. Well, that's what it will come down to. They will do something. The other thing is, I just saw, I'll go back to where I was because there's actually a whole Twitter page called Home to Billow, and they actually have they've actually put billboards up. Here we go, Home to Billow. Well, that's right. They want security, not as, but they weren't able to do that under community detention, Peter. So this is a so you can follow this place. I mean, if you want to, you can follow this place on Twitter, home to Bilo, home to BILO, and they've got, thank you for your support. Our crowdfunder helped us put this up, billboards on Kingford Smith Drive, on one of inner Brisbane's busiest roads. Dear Prime Minister, you can bring these girls home to Bilio. So it says, all the family members except the 4-year-old got it. So, here we go. There they are shopping. They went shopping today. So, and it's interesting because the Deputy Prime Minister, he's now Deputy Prime Minister, but he said that if their names weren't Tharnika and Copia and they were Jane and Jill, that they would have been able to stay. But because he said that before he was Deputy Opposition Leader, it was stated in Parliament that that anything that he said before he was Deputy Prime Minister, before he was Deputy Prime Minister, doesn't count. So he can't be held accountable for that statement. Yeah. I'm going to just give me a minute. I'm going to see if I can find the video of them came up, because it was really, really cute. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's in Perth. Here we go. I was Channel 7. All right, here we go. Come on, show me. Come on, work. All right, here we go. I think it's cost the government $7 or $8 million, or a lot more than that, to keep them in detention. And you've got a community that wants to help them and is prepared. There's a job for him. So, all right. Let's have a look. My internet's not working again. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
His most thrilling minute.
I'm just ready to go hunting.
Chase. Streaming for free on 7plus.
Here we go. This is what we want to watch, okay?
What are you doing? This is my friend. I'm learning how to trolley. And is it fun? Yes. Kopika. What do you think of the shops? You like the sparkly shoes? Is this bigger than the shops in Biloela? No, I don't know. Can't remember? I didn't know too.
There you go. They don't remember. They don't remember what the shops were like. So I think they were in awe of the shops, but they're so cute, aren't they? So it looks like, it would seem that the government has got this. They've done it so that the family is forced to stay in Perth. But they have said all along that if you come by boat, you won't stay. And unfortunately, they don't care. So we'll see what happens, because I'm certain with an election, I'm sure once there's an election coming up that they may change their minds. So I know. My mouth on the cart handle. I know, but in their defense, silly crow, they've never been in a shopping cart before. Or a trolley, as we call them. It was their first time, I know. But, yeah, I hated that as well. You always need to take Kate White's with them. Yeah, they have a whole community behind them. And that's the thing. The whole campaign is to bring them home to Billow. That's where they knew. That's what they know. And that community has said, we will embrace them. So I thought they were well. Sri Lanka has been Sri Lanka has had a bit of a war. I thought they were floating around. I'd just been sent back in that case. Oh dear. Okay, 42:15. Okay, so in court today. So I'm going to just change to Ben Roberts-Smith. So he is suing the media for implying that he's a war criminal. Now, today in court, he admitted that he likely poured petrol on the laptop and burned it in June 2018. But he said he did that frequently to destroy hard drives, denying it was immediately after he knew there was an open AFP investigation into him. He also burnt laptops in 2010 and 2012. Yes, he likely burnt laptops. So here's the question. So he says it was before he knew that there was an investigation into him. Is that suspicious? What do you reckon? I just like it how he says, I likely did. I probably did. I probably did. Do you think that's really suspicious? Doesn't everybody burn their laptops? Well, that's what I want to know. Doesn't everybody burn their laptops to get rid of stuff? Everybody's suspicious, I know. Oh, you reckon it's sus plan to create? I reckon. Very suspect. Regular burning hard drives, yeah, totally normal act. Who doesn't? Who doesn't have a big fire with their electronics? Lighting up laptops is a American pastime. Osbel does 90s. I read that. I read that in several articles today, and I went, well, he's been forced to admit it in court. But there's heaps of red flags there. There is something dodgy about him, says Plan to Create. Well, it's interesting because he admitted to also using burner phones. That's how he kept his mistress secret. He would frequently change phones, burner phones. That's not suspicious either, is it? I think we'd usually shoot our hand hard drives. You tell him not to lick the fence, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so you got him using burner phones. You got him burning his laptop hard drives. Nothing suspicious about that. Nothing about that, hey. So this, I mean, mine nearly burnt itself when I was looking for reference pictures the other day. Yeah. So this, I'll tell you, this case, this defamation case, is bizarre, is going crazy as well. Wait, do you think KJ uses benefit? I don't know what KJ does. Silly crow. I know that people do weird things. I know that people that have been to Afghanistan, particularly with the SAS, some have come back with trauma. But I just find some of his, yeah, well, I know about kill disc as well. But this is really weird behavior. Really, really weird behavior. So I think it's a 6-week trial, and he spent nearly a week in the witness box. So half an hour this one. Oh no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Bo. But he went crook at his ex-wife for clearing her hard drive from a laptop, and yet he was burning them. I'm waiting to see what the politician is going to say about him, Andrew Hastie, who served with him, because he's now going to be a witness. So, oh. All right. Well, we're about to head on to the KJ stuff. Hastie's testimony will be super spicy because Robert Smith actually has allegedly trained him. So he will be able to talk about the culture. I can't believe they took a virus to let so many people know they need to wash their hands after going to the bath. I know, right? I know. Must be nice to have enough money to burn devices. Also, pretty good. But there was what's got him into trouble. Well, what started getting him into trouble was that there was an investigation into him, and his response was he had destroyed the hard drives, and so that started. I haven't seen Sassy's community post. Everyone's talking about Sassy's community post. I haven't seen it. I went looking for it and I couldn't find it. However, I used to say about blooding, yes. Is it still up or is it still there? Because he did actually reach out to me yesterday. Oh, it's gone? Okay. Because on the stream last night, I said that if she was watching, to let me know that she was okay, and I got a message to say that she was okay. So, hello, Wind Whispers. But no, I didn't see the community post. I've heard about it. I've heard about it. It's just like with the whole Nat thing resurfacing. I don't know what to believe. I've seen stuff people saying it's false. I've seen stuff from people saying it's true, and I just don't know. I have not seen enough evidence either side about anything. I don't know anything, and I've decided I'm going to keep the fence warm again. Not much, just our stupid politicians. It was long and didn't make sense, says Feel the Love. Okay, well, I've heard something. Okay, so there's 71 people watching, and I've already got a dislike. So thank you, whoever's disliked it. It's funny how, I got one dislike. 36 likes, one dislike. It's funny. I swear, the KJ stands, just like it. Look, I was listening to a little bit of EKC today, and that's where I heard about it. So that's how I know that it existed. Yeah, we just don't need to lick it. But as I said, I got a message from Sassy last night or this morning. Where is the topic suggestion box, please? I can put it in. What I'll do is I'll put a suggestion box in Discord, so we can put it in Discord, and you can put your topics there that you want discussed. Who is Natalie? So Natalie is the person that did the affidavit about Katie Joy in the lawsuit, and she's the one that got all those threats, and Salts came out and said it wasn't. If Sassy is not a mole, then look forward to people apologise for publicly jumping the gun. Don't know them myself, haven't watched the channel. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so I will put a suggestion box in Discord. So, Mr. Obvious, most of the people that watch me have followed Katie Joy for a long time. So he's still a lot of the live discussion and conversation, because that's what we all talk about. So we're trying to, look, I don't know. I really don't know. And this is why. So let's have a look. Yeah, so as I said, I'll put something up in Discord for that. Let me just do that now. All right, text channels. You're late to the party. Look, it's not a party that's a lot of us are very we're supporters, and we've just been very and totally let down. I guess for some ways this is our way to sort of deal with it. Suggestions. All right, so it's called topic suggestions, okay? And everything's just gone really weird and really crazy. Topic suggestions. All right, so that's there. So you can go for your life, and if you want things covered in there, I'm happy to do that. Okay, so I posted a couple of screenshots today from so I'm going to show you these from Discord. It's all so confusing, I know. So she wrote this today. I can respond to this and defend myself. Through mediation, we learnt that we likely would have won the case due to my work being sourced. As a result, we all agreed to settle. There was no defamation, and I never accused anyone of killing anyone. She died of natural causes. I thought she was manipulated. I thought she said she was manipulated. You were gonna, that's right. There's more. This is why I'm saying she's starting to cross a thin line. So saying he pulled the plug wasn't defamation. Interesting. First off, end of life happens every day. Someone in every family makes that choice along with doctors. This was all sourced from a court record, which again was not defamation, and no one killed their mother. I'm only sharing with you selected. I can't share you everything because everything is horrifying. As I said, Ozbel's done a heap of redacting today. And all right, this one. And she actually says the full name, Natalie, redacted, leave me alone. We are not friends, have never been friends. I didn't video chat you. You weren't given details about my life, and you are setting yourself into my life to cause drama. Leave me alone. Stop your lies. You have fabricated a whole fantasy in your mind about me. It's disturbing, it's scary, and you scare me. Since you inserted yourself into my business, my life has been flipped upside down. Find someone else to harass and leave me alone. Right. All right. These are all out of order, I think, and it's my fault. Um, all right, so these are a little bit out of order, and it's my fault because I've taken them. So this was from Instagram, and again, I thank Osbel because she's redacted. She's redacted stuff because she's. Oh yeah. It says on Saturday evening, someone who had previously started as a hate account to harass me reached out. They closed their channel, deleted all their videos, and came clean with me about what they had done. Their tipping point was redacted, messaging them asking for videos of my son to give to the police. She told this person that she had reported my family to CPS. She said she's witnessed abuse with her own eyes and that she wants to safeguard my son. So this is redacted. It says, thank you very much. If you find it, please send it. And if you have any that V can be seen, can be heard of, seen it. Before I send anything further, I'd like to ask why you're wanting clips of her son. All right. Then it says, thank you very much because I'm helping the police with an investigation and they've asked for raw footage. Why aren't you in the UK? How would you be helping the police in Minnesota? Have you personally called the CPS or something? I'm in the UK but working with the police. I can't speak about anything else. Her artwork is amazing, isn't it, Lauren? All right. So for Mr. Obvious and John Fox, welcome to the crazy world. And we feel like we've been invested because we've been following the lawsuit that Katie Joy was in, and it's still going on, like all the craziness. So it says, I know Katie and Todd personally. I've been speaking to Katie since the end of 2018. I have evidence to prove this. She's been in group chats with my friends on video with us too. I know a lot of things about her. Things have happened behind the scenes. That's why I'm helping the police with their investigation. Twilight Zone. So she has shared. This is everything that she shared. This was her. She shared this on Instagram, by the way. I wanted to know. I kind of like to know why people want things when they ask me for it. I always ask their intentions end game. They sometimes differ from my end game. What do you hope to accomplish with the videos? I want to safeguard V. I personally don't think viewers are going to be able to do anything. Furthermore, I don't think V is in danger. We only see what she allows us to see, kind of like reality TV. Does she mother? Like I would know. However, they have a family dynamic and the system that works for them. I understand it's not for everybody. Preacher Boy was devastated. He's actually now not answering any of his messages or anything for a while because he's trying to protect his family. Hello, Graham. All right. All right, here we go. We're still going. We're still, these are, remember she shared all of this. So, I understand it's not for everyone, but we are all entitled to live our lives how we want. CPS has been called to her home. I don't know by whom, but the case was closed. Doesn't that say her son is safe? I'm treading lightly here because I am not the kind of woman to go real life on someone. Is CPS asking for videos of you for you, or you voluntarily sending them? No ill intent behind this message, as clearly I don't know you at all. I'm just asking. Oh. So Preacher Boy had a death threat last night sent to him. It, and as I predicted, the name of the person he was given is the person KJ's calling out today. I want him to be safe and cared for. That's all I've ever wanted. And yes, I've reported her and told I stand by it 100%. No child deserves to be hurt. I've seen it with my own eyes, and so has others. I have given the police my evidence, and they are actively investigating. If nothing else, they will have all of this on file to make sure that little boy has the help he needs. I obviously need this to remain quiet for the time being. Right. So then she says, so we're back to the text now. It's gross. It's gross to think this woman sent her a video of my child, but she did confess to me. Redacted is an extremely sick woman. She has developed a story in her mind that she and I are friends. We are not friends. I don't know her. I've never met her, and I don't FaceTime with any of my fans. Well, you don't have fans. You're not a rock star. She claims to have been my fan since 2018, but I wasn't on YouTube then. She found me during the lawsuit. She wanted attention, so she created all of these fake accounts and started harassing me. Wasn't it just the other day that she said it was Creepshow? And now we're back. We've come back to a full circle again. All right, here we go. Here you go. More accusations. Watch. This is today. She filed a false declaration in court with doctored screenshots. She convinced the internet that I was victimizing her when I've never spoken to her. Since she inserted herself into my life, we've known each other. Since she inserted herself into my life, we've known since day one. It was redacted, sending the threats. They are graphic and disturbing. They also match her old Twitter account where she claimed to have multiple personalities, including one name redacted. She was accused of doing this to a creator before me and got thrown out of another community. Saltz said that Nat was the victim. So now is she saying that Saltz is lying? Because she's saying we've known all along it was this person. All right. For 6 months, I have received the most gruesome and atrocious threats. They started and end with redacted. Redacted, leave me alone. I am done being nice. I'm done trying to coddle you. You are a stalker. You are scary and you need to be arrested. Stay away from me and my family. The FBI has everything. This is one of those moments when I wish I was drunk. All right. So then I've got to go and show you some others. I didn't get these ones redacted, so I apologise. We're not over yet. We've got heaps more. We've got more. There is more, but wait, there's more. This has been the whole day on Instagram and Twitter. I think it's these ones here. Pretty scary. I can't see what Nat get gains from it all, to be honest with you. That's just my, all right. So here's another one. You would have known long ago that not everyone was lapping up all the gnat poo, but you blocked every single person who didn't plant their lips directly on your butt for the long haul. Whoops. Maybe stop doing that. Katie Joy says, I blocked almost anyone that spoke about the lawsuit at the time because I couldn't respond and it became too much. Then don't live on the internet, public internet, and cry about trolls and stalkers when you get called out for being ridiculous. I'm not being ridiculous tonight. Thanks, though. I can block who I want to block. You most certainly can. It's great for engagement. How many stalkers does she have? CS and that. I know. It's scary, isn't it? So then there was this. It's clear we dislike each other. However, I don't blindly hate you enough to see no pattern of so Nat's getting called out and the evidence proving she's not the victim in this. All I can say is that's all I can say. But people have been doxxed for pointing out the evidence with Nat. It's not right. Enabling her isn't okay. Katie Joyce says she's dangerous. We have known since the beginning all of this was her. The graphic death threats match her old Twitter and threats she alleged to receive back then, before she knew me. She's dangerous. I thought you backed Nat. You used to anyway, remember? You are standing with a stalker and a terrorist, is what Katie Joyce says. She's a terrorist now. Maybe we can send the fixated persons unit there. Give them a proper job. Oh, dear. Oh, wow, Miss Obvious. Thank you. Welcome. Hello. What have I missed? Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Mr. Obvious. Thank you. Very, very nice of you. Hey. All right. So then we've got more. So when it says you are standing with a stalker and a terrorist, that was before I found out the evidence and what was done to my closest friend, the one who got doxxed for pointing out the evidence. Well, I've got two questions. Why is she talking about the case? Plot twist, Katie Joy, isn't that? You know what? I've actually had that feeling myself. Then we've got, it's funny how we all think these. Then it says, Saltsy didn't prove, this is a hidden reply. So on her Twitter, this is a hidden one. Saltsy didn't prove anything. He said it's been investigated. That's not proof. I don't think you sent those messages, but you are the common denominator in all of this, KJ. Get offline and protect the people being harassed. So Preacher Boy has said he's not using his social media for a while. Now, there is people that Nat have communicated to and sent screenshots as her proof. I've seen those, but then I've also seen there are people showing screenshots to show that Nat isn't who she says she is. So I don't know. And then this is what she says here. Their little troll brains are exploding because their hero, Michael Saltz, actually looked at the evidence and data which proved I was the victim and a target. How long until they start trying to discredit him? I give them 3 hours. You're welcome. And during KJ discussion, I know. Well, she has to use a VPN. Then she's written this. These are all out of order. I apologize because this is here are the screenshots. Redacted, you scared another creator so badly they removed every video that they've made about me, deleted all their socials, and they gave me everything because you scared them with your stalking requests. Leave us alone. Redacted. This is the real you, the one asking for videos of my child, admitted to reporting me to CPS and reporting me to police, lying that you've witnessed abuse. Redacted. So he keeps. They've already worked out that it's not coming from the UK. It's coming from somewhere else. That's right. She has that video of her. She says she's not a troll. Yeah. Do you know the Douglas personally? Because they might say the same of you. Lies, KJ. It's lies. I thought you backed Nat. You used to anyway. Remember, that was going back to the other one. So again, so we're back to where we were around the time of the lawsuit, because we have got crazy, absolute craziness at the moment. And that's only part of it. There is other stuff. Oh, I can't do. Oh, okay. Here's another one. Is this already like? No, this was 11 o'clock. This is 11:56 p.m. I need to block a ton of people. I don't need to do better. Until you live my life, don't tell me how to live it. Until you lived our lives, don't call us all trolls, stalkers, and harassers. People tried to be gentle and kind in the beginning, telling you where you were going wrong. You are just straight up unethical and unlikable. You act like a 16-year-old influencer brat, and you're 41. Actually, she's 42, but let's not go there. Someone wanted to call me 41, I'd consider it a compliment. We're going back. We are going in circles, Kim. I don't know how we've got back there. I'm getting dizzy. That's all I can tell you. My head is spinning. Then don't leave it on the public internet. I'm not being ridiculous. Thanks. I can block who I want to block. New account, same old, block happy, lying, hypocrite, victim of all time, KJ. No one will still engage because you just get blocked. I'll be blocked in 3, 2, 1. Katie cannot handle the truth, but claims to be a journalist and has sources. Researching 16 hours a day to put out inaccurate BS. It's only Wednesday. I know. Any Americans tell you the time in Minnesota? So we're back. So yeah, we've come full circle again. We're back to Nat. We're back to Nat. And I'm sure Salt's ruled Nat out. Why would Salt say it wasn't Nat if it was Nat? Why would he say that? Yeah, so we're going around. It's 7:12 a.m. in Minnesota, apparently. Oh, you think it's not? I don't know what time it is. It's 10. All I know. Ugh. Oh, your fingers are screwed. Yeah, I was just having a look to see if I could find out what the time was. But yeah, so there you go. I can't keep up. Seriously, I can't. So to sort of try and wrap this all around in some type of bow. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. So, as I said, there has to be something in the air because everything's crazy. Well, I mean, that would be the thing. So, we might get in trouble for impeding an investigation. Well, to me, that's what it is. To me, she's impeding the investigation. So, well, don't forget, she also doesn't have any nurses either, and she's having to do a lot of work herself. That's why she's been doing voiceovers, because she doesn't have time to record and edit and put makeup on. So, I don't know. I can't work out. I don't know. But see, what I will say, KJ needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap, says John Fox. Look, I don't know what is in her story. I don't know what is in her statement. I would imagine talking about the Westbrooks would be a slightly no-go area, depending on what it was about. I think she's getting close to that line, particularly when she's now refuting that she said those claims when we all know what she said. And there is no Duggan News, Kim. That's right. Well, her views today were only 20,000. She only had 22,000 views on her video, which is very low for a Duggan video. She's used to getting 50 or 60,000. So, JC versus KJ. Joe is a real down-to-earth person. Yeah. Well, I don't exaggerate either. So anyway, I think we're nearly the end. So my head is spinning. I think we need to do. Yeah, I've actually had a headache all day, Gail, as this has all been unfolding. So I think we might do what Vedandra says. It's something that's good that's happened. I know for some of you, you're waking up and it's only your morning. So if you want to share something good that happened for you in either yesterday or today. Yes, I am getting close. Thank you, Graham. Am I any closer? Let's do a sub count because we did lose one. I hope my editing's getting better as well, because I actually had to do a bit of editing on the video I did today, which was interesting. I hope my editing is okay. I'm learning something. You got your weeding done before 7 a.m.? No, we're still on 1926. She needs to hire a social media manager. No, but she likes to have control. She likes to have control of everything, and that's probably what part of the problem is. You got your replacement vehicle? Wow, that's pretty cool. Well done. Kim had an amazing day out with the grandkids yesterday. Great. So what else? I don't know if anyone hangs around the true crime, but it's absolutely brutal. So true crime community is brutal at the moment as well. I don't know. Like, it just seems to be. Oh, you could just chill, Vedandra? That was pretty cool. Oh, I woke up at 9:30 today. I slept from midnight to 9:30 because my ears are still blocked. The doctor thinks it's sinus. So he's giving me something for my sinuses, but it knocks me out. Lose 1, gain 3. I know. That's why you went here. Cool. So, anyone else had any good news today? There was a TV show in Australia called Good News Week. Sleep and laughing is the best medicine. Cool. I've been listening and heard your laugh as I'm in my garden. 140 here. Oh, nice. Sat in the sun, Gail. That would have been nice. Oh, I ordered another 2 of these today. I ordered them. Your best friend's baby got through heart surgery yesterday. Oh, that's very good news, Ballistic. Very glad to hear that. Oh, is it? Cool. All right, I'll have to try that too. Baby Yoda. Here she goes teasing Baby Yoda to get the lynch mob. Well, anything to get the subs up, hey? They say bribery works. Bribery. I just want to get to 2,000. I mean, well, that's all right, Miss Obvious. I got pretty thick skin. So if you haven't checked out Preacher Boy's video, that was pretty gut wrenching. But he's been in touch with the FBI. He actually also filed a local police report with his local police because there were death threats. I came for FJ, stayed for KJ. Will I win Yoda? Oh, hey. That's very good reasoning, though, Trigger Happy. There's always just like, oh, that's good, John Fox. Yeah, well, I don't know that person's not happy that if I win Joke and Joy. Cool boy. I think someone's not happy that they are only a very small part of my content now, and all my content's on something else. I can't smell still 6 months after having COVID. When that comes back, I'll be thankful. I know it's a publicity stunt. Hey, I admit it. Hey, I'm truthful. I admit it. There you go. I'll give you another look. When you will. Oh wow, 36 days you get to see your granddaughter, Gingerly. So I believe it's a box, so I believe it's a box. You diamond doll it, and then you put the box up, and then it hangs up. So it's a box, is what I've been told. Well, it's funny. Do you know how in that rant she said she'd never spoken to Nat and she's never had chats with Nat? She also said the same thing about Lorianne, and that was disproven too. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it there. You know. So just putting it up there. Maybe. Yeah, so it's like little dots. It's dot painting. Oh, your only grandchild? Cool. I have achieved 100% placement. Wow, that's exciting. My attention and on into stuff. The day our attention, yeah. Well, I missed a whole lot of that stuff. So you say, so what you're saying is KJ is tote snap and KJ is cray cray. Yeah. Oh, you've got 13 weeks to go. Wow, Laura. It's funny, Gail, because like your shipping's cheap. Maybe I should just go for the top chatters. The CSA, Shannon, Bella, CC, and family. Us. So, because our top, you're interested in seeing the list of top chatters? I said your postage was cheap. Do you want to know who's topping the list of top chatters? Yeah, here you go. At the top of the list, according to Ralph the Nightbot, Gail is our top chatter, followed by Sarah Loves Donuts, followed by John Fox, followed by Kim and Dom and Christoph Van Always, John Green, Trigger Happy, Will, and Bo round out the top 10. I stuffed that sentence more than ScoMo stuffed up the vaccine rollout. So there you go, our top chatters. How about one for the Lucas? Well, for the giveaway, you will get a 15-minute warning, and you will have to at least type something. Oh, wait on. Yes, because I can make it for 15 minutes. You didn't make it to top 10, no, Mr. Obvious. You need to lift your game, says Graham. Will fell 2 spots, yes. Yeah. So, Gal's winning the top chatters. And she's missed a couple of nights as well. You haven't got top chatters since high school? Oh, boy. So, yeah. So yeah, I just love that type of stuff. But there's been 794 messages sent in this chat. This is a very chatty chat. Chatty. And we've had no timeouts. Good. Well, I mean, you need people to chat, otherwise it'll be like one of Katie Joy's chats. So she did a premiere today, and she said, "Don't forget to support the channel by liking this, subscribing, and sending super chats." She actually was saying, "Send super chats." Send super chats. No. So, Mr. Obvious, you didn't make it into the top 20 either. Peter made it into the top 20. Listen to a super. Means everyone feels welcome. Yeah, well, that's right. Everyone likes that. Well, she told us all, but that she does well. So, did you see what the stats were? Gail is on 767 and Sarah Loves Donuts is on 450. She needs money for her pool. Oh. I think it's number of chats, a number of messages sent. That's a good question because I don't really know. Mr. Obvious, your 21st position. At 4K members, Harrison will be giving away Joe's MacBook. Well, probably at 4K members, I might be able to buy a new MacBook. Pool the pool the Duggars built, yes. Lauren, you're number 25. Yeah. So no, you're 25, Lauren. You should do a sponsored silence. That would be very interesting, wouldn't it? You've been here since Joe's first week, though, so that might explain some chatting too. That is true. Nightbot's on here. I plan to create, I reckon. See, this is Silly Crow, you're 24. Feel the love. Let's have a look. Funny how everyone you didn't make the cut, Feel the love. You haven't made the top 25. So Plan to Create wants to know, do you think Salts is still keeping an eye on KJ? I reckon, speculation, this is what I think, okay? Kim, you're fourth, Kim. I think he knew exactly what she would do. And I think he is keeping a close eye on her. Oh, thank you, Lauren. No one would believe that. They bet there is an intern stuck on KJ because he would, throughout the whole lawsuit, there's been a pattern of behaviour. Why would that pattern stop? Because there was mediation. And the Swanson. Now, interesting thing is, there were some screenshots today that was released on Nat's on behalf. So Nat sent some screenshots to people, and it's on Twitter. In those screenshots, and I was reading, and I haven't shown them because I don't think it's quite appropriate at the moment. Probably people will show them, but I don't feel right showing them. The thing is, in those screenshots, KJ says that Swanson, he mentions Swanson again as an off-the-cuff remark. So here it is. I agree with that too, Christoph Analyze. He knows far more than he can reveal. He isn't KJ's friend, he's an attorney. What if Swanson's behind it all? look at everybody that has been, and I know some of you are going to be worried maybe that they'll start coming to me. The thing is, we have pretty tough laws here, and I would just need to report them. Well, I'm starting to cross that line now. So I think we may find discrediting people, scaring people off. I don't know. It's just weird that in all of this, in all of yeah, and they've just all been deleted because that sucks for them to be deleted. So I didn't take screenshots of them. I missed it. But in all of this correspondence, in these screenshots, allegedly between Nat and KJ, Swanson's name appears. Why? So anyway, I don't know. I still don't know. Just I don't know, but I'm not. Look. Does it? Mercury retrograde finishes tonight. No, see, neither can I. Unless, of course, she's used Swanson as a decoy. Now, it's interesting that in that Twitter post where she said that it was obvious that the other side that she was going to win because she had sources. She didn't mention the fact that she'd already said that she'd been manipulated by Swanson. She was just saying, I had sources. That's a completely different story to what she said a few weeks ago. Swanson's brother said he was sketchy. So remember what she said in that Twitter post, that everything was sourced, and she never said that he killed his mother. It must be time for those videos to make another reappearance, I think. So that was to do with her declaration. You confused, Mr. Obvious? Welcome to our world. We have no idea. Well, maybe they are the same person. I'm sorry, Mr. Obvious and Graham, that you're very confused, but we are too. Well, there are allegedly video chats that can be released, and I would imagine. And don't forget, here's the thing: Nat handed over her own social media, all her social media, to the FBI. So, yeah. So anyway, I know it's very, very confusing. Very, very confusing because I don't know what's going on. That's right. And Toad said they had concrete evidence on the opposing side. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very, very confused. I don't know why. I don't know why she's back on that one again. I don't know. If anybody can work KJ out, you'll be rich, I think. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. No, there's nothing else. Oh, write a book about it. I can't even make sense of it. I can't make sense of it. It would be just mutterings. Yeah, feel the love. That's about all. Which is, all the KJ news is she's done a rant. She's gone back full circle, back to accusing Nat of everything, and we're back to the beginning. And she's starting to talk about her mediation. That's it. Well, look, they said that they exist. I read something today to say that they exist. Whether they do or not, it'd be longer than Schindler's List. It'd be longer than, because if I remember right, Schindler's List was long. But again, maybe Saltz has doesn't want them released yet. He's getting the. I mean, he's putting all the ducks in a row. Maybe one of the ducks isn't ready yet. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm going to head off. I'm going to go to sleep. Yeah. Look, there's just lots of at the moment. Everybody's speculating. Is this who this is? And YouTube has lawyers. They do have lawyers. What we know is that something has triggered Katie Joy and she's gone on her rant again. That's all we know. And we just have to sit down and buckle in for the ride at this stage. So tomorrow is Thursday. Sorry, tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, KJ reruns. You know what, John? If you really wanted to do reruns, yeah, go onto a YouTube channel. But yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me. It's lovely. Thank you for all your support. I know I say it all the time, but I'm blown away by it. I just really am. And if I'm looking at studying online next year, and if this starts earning enough money, I can do this and study and be able to keep the roof over my head or whatever, do all of this. So I don't know what next. I'm trying to work out what to do next year. So want a job that fits in around everything. At the moment, this is working. So hopefully we can keep this going. All right. Well, thank you all very much. And I will catch you all. Yeah, sorry, Villanova. All right, I'm just going to... the computer's frozen up. I apologize. All right, thank you. And see you later.